Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing the second video in the Homeowners Guide to HVAC series. This video we're going to focus on warm air furnaces, how they work, and a couple of tips that's going to help you maintain your furnace and prolong its life. Let's talk about how a warm air furnace works. In this example, we're going to be using a natural draft, gas-supplied, upflow warm air furnace. That's a pretty long-winded name. Let me explain what that means. Natural draft means that the gases of combustion flow into your chimney and out of your home naturally. There's no fan here pulling or pushing those gases out. Gas means the furnace utilizes gas. In this example, we're using natural gas to warm your air up. Upflow. Upflow means the return air from your home enters the bottom of the furnace, which utilizes a fan and pushes the air up through your furnace. And warm air means, well, we're warming the air up. Now, how do we actually heat the air? How do we utilize the gas to heat the air to warm your home? Well, the gas travels through piping in your home, and it goes into the furnace where it will enter a gas valve. This gas valve controls the gas actually entering the furnace burners. Once the gas valve allows gas to flow into the burners, the gas will travel to the burners, and at the end of the burners there's an igniter here, which will combust the gas. That'll create a blue short flame, and that in turn will create gases of combustion that'll flow through a heat exchanger, and then those gases of combustion will go into venting, which will travel to a chimney and then exit your home. Well, as we know, as we've previously talked about, warmer travels to a cooler substance or medium. So once you turn your thermostat up and your furnace kicks on, that'll pull cool air from your home in through a filter, which will clean your air, into a fan, which will then push the air over top of the heat exchanger. And when it flows air over the heat exchanger is going to be very warm from the gases of combustion. The air will absorb the heat from the heat exchanger, and then it'll travel through ducting and then back into your home. That'll warm up your home. It's very, very important to note that the gases of combustion do not mix with the air in your home. There is carbon monoxide within the combustion chamber and gases of combustion, and that is poisonous to humans. Some important things to keep in mind about your furnace is you need to check your air filter monthly. It doesn't matter if you have a high efficiency or long lifespan filter, such as a 6-month filter. Check your filter monthly. The reason why is that is the most common reason for failure of furnaces. If your air filter becomes clogged, you're not going to be able to push enough air over the heat exchanger, which means the heat exchanger could overheat, and that could compromise the metal that the heat exchanger is made of. And if you compromise that metal, it could crack, which means if it cracks, that could allow gases of combustion or carbon monoxide into the airstream of your home. We don't want that to happen. Check your filter regularly, and if you notice that it's getting clogged, change it. And even if it's not clogged and you're at your regular service interval, go ahead and change your filter. They're not that much money, and they control a lot of the life of your furnace. The next thing to keep in mind is annually have a trained and licensed, and let me say that again, a trained and licensed technician to perform a maintenance and yearly checkup on your system. When he completes that checkup, he's going to check your gas valve operation, the safeties for that gas valve operation. He's going to inspect the heat exchanger to make sure that there are no cracks or the integrity is sound through your heat exchanger. He's going to make sure that the venting in the chimney is properly flowing the gases of combustion to outside of your home. He'll check the fan to make sure that the fan is flowing, and of course, he will check your filter as well. Lastly, what every technician should do on every inspection is they will complete at the end, once they've cleaned everything, a combustion analysis. And what that means is he's going to stick a probe into the vent, and that's going to take samples of the combustion gases. And he's going to make sure that all of the gases of combustion are at the safe levels that's permitted by code, including carbon monoxide. He will then give you a report that will show you the safety and the operation of your system. If it sounds a little echoey, that's because I have a new camera and I'm testing out the onboard mic. Let me know what you think and how it actually is working. It's supposed to be a higher definition and better video quality. Now, I could be doing these on PowerPoint presentations, but I felt I wanted to make it as authentic as possible, so I do the illustrations and I draw these things in hopes that it can show a little bit more reality and make it seem more authentic to you, the viewers. If you like that, I can continue doing it. Just let me know. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. And as always, stay blessed.